The performing arts are really important to me because it's taught me skills that I'll use for the rest of my life, like how to manage my time, how to work hard, and it's taught me empathy. I've also gained an amazing group of people who are always there for me and supportive and positive. And it's just so much fun. And these programs are important to the school as a whole because it teaches students important life skills, gives them an outlet and a place to be themselves. And I think that the performing arts are not deemed as important as they should be because of the lack of attention to what these programs put together and how much hard work and dedication that these students and teachers put into the things that they do.
The Northgate Choir and Theater programs are important to me because they have given me an outlet to express myself, make friends, and ultimately grow as a person. As a school, we need to rise up in support for our fine arts programs. If we do so, I believe that we would see massive change in our community. We have the chance to do something truly special in Coweta County, but it has to start with us.
Music is really important to me in high school, and what it's done for me personally is that it's given me a group of people to really connect with and be able to have that support system in high school, which is really important given that one of the biggest deals about high school is learning how to connect with people around you. And also, kids with ADHD or other mental illnesses really rely on music to keep them in a stable and focused and healthy environment. At Northgate, it often feels like theater is not as supported, or even chorus is not as supported as it should be. Theater has a one act competition, and a lot of times, whenever we go to it and come back, people don't even realize that we had a competition. Once we got first place and made it to state, then people will be like, "Oh, I didn't know you had a competition. Like, that's so cool." When we've been doing it all along, it just hasn't been talked about until we were proved worthy of it. At the beginning of this year, when all extracurricular activities were shut down, people worked so hard to get football and sports back up and running, and people could go to those events. But chorus and theater, it was a lot of gray area. Nobody was willing to talk about it or even really try to work out something that could happen eventually. It was always just we don't know what we can do yet, but football was already back and running and doing games. So really what it comes down to is support of the admin, more talk about theater and arts in our schools, and just overall more support.
These programs are important to me because it allows students to pursue an area of education and interest that would otherwise be overlooked because most people only care about the core four. They've been super overlooked because it's passed off as just another music class. It's more than that. People give an honest effort in here every day. More people should be patrons or participating if you have the guts. If I could change things, I'd have more guys in here. We don't have the funding or manpower that we need.
Arts program is really important to me because high school can be crazy stressful, but having a creative outlet and making something, breaking up your day is actually proven to help, lower stress. And choir really helps us communicate and engage with other kids in a way that other classes usually don't let us. Choir teaches us that us as individuals matter and what we do matters.
The performing arts programs are important to me because they have helped me to open up and they've given me a community that I can put my trust into. My confidence has skyrocketed since I've been in this community. It's so great. I've been able to step out of my comfort zone. It's actually helped me to do better in my other classes because I have learned that you don't have to be perfect every time. You always can work on it and get better. I wish more people knew more about the performing arts programs, especially the shows. The only recognition we seem to get is after we do something big, like winning regionals and attending state. Add theater to more announcements side by side other after school activities.
The music and arts programs are important to me because me personally, I love music, and it's the place where I can feel free of myself and be a new person.
I personally feel like these arts are very important to me because I'm extremely passionate about singing, acting, and dancing. I just get to do all of it through chorus and theater. Through these classes, I'm also able to make a lot of friends with the same similar passions as me, and it also develops a lot of my social skills and communication skills. So during presentations and just talking to other adults in general, I've learned to speak more thoroughly and to address topics with a more mature manner, to just use my words better. Also, it just allows us to express our creativity more freely and to develop that side of us because not everybody's athletic, not everybody is super into academics. But there's also, I feel, a lack of support overall. So there's several people that are supportive, but not everyone. especially among the students. They've never even seen us perform, and they act like it's nothing. Sometimes I feel like we have like big accomplishments that aren't really addressed or recognized as much as anything with like the football team or the basketball team or the volleyball team. I just feel like we don't really get the attention that we should deserve sometimes, and it's kind of hurtful. Not everybody comes to our shows, and not everybody even gives us a chance.
To me, performing arts are important because it takes your mind off of stressful classes, and it's something that I enjoy. I believe it's necessary to Northgate because it shows that the school provides a diverse selection of career paths and acknowledges students' hobbies and interests.
Chorus is important to me because I enjoy doing it. It's a lot of fun, learn some cool songs. I don't really think the performing arts are considered to be important in Northgate High School. I wish a lot more people would be involved. I think more people need to join chorus. More people to be inspired by this program and to help it and contribute to it.
The chorus and the theater program are important to me because everyone in the programs is always very accepting and very supportive. Everyone just loves each other, and we all value theater, and we all value what we're creating, what we're doing. And the same thing goes for chorus. Everyone's so nice. It's really just a great community to be around. Also, you're creating beautiful things. You're putting together a show or concert or recital, and it's all just beautiful and should be appreciated more. I don't think that it's appreciated enough at Northgate because you can tell that they don't really care about accomplishments outside of sports programs, even though our accomplishments are just as important as sports programs. Any program you have that does good gives the school a better reputation. And I wish people in general respected the arts as much as they respect sports, because both activities are very valuable to students. Both activities are ways for students to express themselves, either physically with sports or creatively in theater. Offer communities of students where they can like find people who are like-minded to them, who are their friends, who like eventually grow to like call them their family. Really wish that like more people knew about our program so more people could find that, because sometimes it takes a while for people to find their family, and if they don't know that this is a place that their family might be, then how are they going to find their people? Yeah, I really wish that just the arts were more respected anyway, because they're really important, they're really valuable. Like, this stuff matters.
I believe that these programs are important for the school as a whole because it helps kids express themselves and lets us be creative.
I believe that these programs are not only educational, but they are entertaining as well as pleasing for all different kinds of students. I believe that these programs such as theater and the fine arts should be greatly encouraged. These clubs and/or organizations teach discipline.
These programs are very important to me because they have taught me to be myself, own who I am, being confident in who I am, that's for sure, not caring about what other people think. It's also taught me how to work with a group of people, which I know no matter like what line of work I'm going to be in, I've already learned how to work with a group of people for the past 4 years, and that's a life skill. I feel as though the performing arts in general at Northgate High School is not considered important at all. I feel like we're looked over and no one knows who we even are, or that maybe we don't even exist. There's literally no respect for the theater department or the choir department. It's very frustrating because we've worked so hard and we wanted to show it to people, just like the football team. They've practiced so hard and they're ready to play. They're ready to win. Well, guess what? We work just as hard and we want to show our school, our staff, administration, students, hey, this is what we've been working on and we'd like for you to come and see it. Come and support us, because a lot of kids love theater. We love theater and we love choir. And it's just really frustrating, and I wish we had more support. After us winning regions, we finally got recognized. Oh, wait, there's a one-act play competition for Georgia? I didn't even know that. Yes, and then Northgate got to go there. We represented Northgate. It made me
very sad that like no one knew about it. No one knew about us. We're a team. Just like there's sports teams, there's a theater team, there's a choir team. We put just as many practices, just as much sweat into rehearsing and to getting the show together. And it's just incredibly frustrating. I feel we deserve a lot more than what we're given. Recognition, funding. We're willing to do whatever it takes to grow our numbers, to grow our supporters, to make our name known at Northgate. The Northgate Backstage players and Northgate Viking Voices, we deserve for our name to be known, just like Northgate football team. We need more people into the theater department or there will be no theater department. And that's sad.
Chorus is important to me because it helps me learn how to work with others and it allows me to express myself in ways I'm unable to do outside of choir. Choir gives me that chance to kind of be myself and sing. Arts programs as a whole are important to the school because other students, maybe they don't want to participate in sports as much, maybe it's not their thing. So it gives them more opportunities to become like part of the school community or like population as a whole. I really don't think that Northgate as a school considers arts programs to be considered important. There is an extraordinary lack of enthusiasm and audience and participation in arts programs and showing up to support other students. It's terrible. The majority of chorus concerts and even theater productions consist of parents and other family members of the actors and actresses in the shows. No one comes out to support them except their family. I wish that there was a greater advocacy for joining art electives as well as attending performances. I think that it really unifies and encourages the school population as a whole.
The performing arts are important to our school because they can allow students to feel involved in the school and build social bonds with other students in fun classes, and they're important to me for the same reasons. Performing arts classes also give students a much-needed mental break during the day that not many other classes in our school can offer. They're also just fun classes that allow students to relax and be with friends. I definitely think that the performing arts could get more recognition at our schools. They're important classes that help students to grow as people and become better students, and I think that we definitely need more outreach in our schools towards them.
These programs are important because it shows that Northgate is more than just a school. It brings everyone together as a whole, and it's amazing because then we get to learn more about each other and have a fun time. They should be one of the most important things here at Northgate High School. Theater is one of those things where some kids, that's their escape. They can get on the stage and be someone new for a day, and it helps them cope with whatever their struggles are, and it helps them as a person, and as a school, it'll help us. We just need more people to be involved because it is fun and it's a great place. I would make sure that everyone at least give music and arts a try, and if you don't like it, that's fine. But I definitely think that people should get into drama and music and arts, and because it's a really fun way to just let go of yourself and have fun.
Choir and the arts in general, like band, theater, arts, fine arts, etc. They've been shown to statistically improve so many skills and areas in a student's life. Being in one or more of these programs lets us connect to a part of ourselves we don't get the chance to connect to in other classes. Even though this is only my first year in choir, I've already experienced so many positive things. I've learned a new skill by pushing myself out of my comfort zone, and I know I'll be a better performer in the long run for it. Being in choir provides a comfortable environment for students to learn something new and be themselves, which is often absent from so many non-arts classes today. And that's kind of what I like most about choir. Compared to how the staff and students and admins treat football, soccer, baseball, golf, all these sports, there's a difference between how they treat those things and how they treat choir and theater. We're under-equipped, we're underfunded, and underappreciated. Even if they're not as widespread as sports, that does not mean that they're less important. The arts programs in schools provide students with a community, a creative outlet, a sense of structure, and most importantly, a constructive place to learn new things. The arts are so important that we can't afford to lose them. As humans, we need that creative side of ourselves.